What's going on, guys? Biddy from the Card House Crew, and we're here with Hayden.
How's it going, guys?
We're going to do some commentary. This is round 2 of our most recent locals, like 2 days ago.
Just trying to keep an eye on the new meta since the D&D structure deck just came out, so I was going to show you a bit of the few of the games.
We have Isaac taking on Kai, and we think Isaac won the dice roll, so he's definitely going to go first.
It is definitely the format.
And Isaac's playing them DDDs, them different dimension demons.
I feel like they have a different name, but that is correct. Alright, it looks like he's opened quite well. He's got the Searcher and one of the other D&D monsters for the combo.
Kai have Shadow Mirror in his hand?
It's definitely game 1, right?
Yeah, it definitely is.
Alright, so I'm just going to start us off with an Allure of Darkness. Dig deeper into his deck to see more combo pieces. The D&D deck's actually quite difficult to play. So, like, you have to draw enough pieces to be able to actually start it off, and then after you get going, then you can make the board from there.
But it looks like Isaac's hand's definitely going to be going pretty crazy.
Can you imagine if Kai went first with Shadow Mirror?
It would be pretty funny, and very unexpected.
Alright, he's going to activate DD Contract / Rotor to search one different dimension demon from his deck.
And also once per turn with the little pay life points of 1,000, which isn't really a big deal. Yeah. And you have a card to gain 1,000, so at that point.
True. If they landed D-Arc, it's actually a combo piece. So he's going to search the new card from the structure deck, DD Lamio, which is the new tuner for the deck. Kai just reading up on that because he probably hasn't seen it before.
Yeah, even I don't know what it does. I know you have to dig something to
its effect from the grave is like destroy a dark contract on your field to summon it back from the graveyard or send, either way. And then once it's synchroed after using that effect, it gets banished. I believe you just place Ragnarok in the scale.
Is there anything relevant in the Pendulum scale?
Yeah, when it's in the scale, when they summon a DD to the field, you can summon one back from the graveyard and then take 1,000 damage. Which again, if you have D-Arc on the field, you can gain 1,000 instead. So it all synergizes together. He's going to activate the Fusion spell now, which is much like Miracle Fusion. His hand looks very good. He's got the Searcher still, he's got one of the Slimes, and he's got the Tuner in hand. And he's going to fuse using the Kepler, and I believe that's the other Slime, to summon a Genghis.
Big old Genghis.
So while Genghis is on the field, while he's on the field and you summon another DDD monster, you can then summon one back from the graveyard. And I believe he's just going to trigger the Ragnarok effect here to bring back possibly the Kepler to get its effects to search. But we shall see. He may have something else in mind.
Kai's hand doesn't look like it's going to be able to rebuttal to any of this.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's opened the Kieran, but again, that would mean he has to go first. Alright, so Isaac is now normal summon the Tuner. He's going to make a level 7, which will most likely be Alexander. And his effect is similar to Genghis, that when you summon a DD monster, while he's on the field, you can summon one back from the graveyard that's level 4 or lower. So I think he's triggering Ragnarok's effect, so he'll take 1,000 life points for that.
Getting him out a summon.
Yeah. Has he brought one back yet? Or?
I think he's synchroing with Red Slime.
Oh, he's using the fusion effect of Red Slime from the graveyard.
Taking a second read.
Did he bring one back with Ragnarok? Or not? I just
don't think so.
Okay, cool. So he hasn't taken damage yet. So now he'll be bringing one back off possibly Alexander's effect.
Bring back
the Tuner. So this is how you make Crystal Wing really easily with this deck, is you bring it back with Alexander. And now he's going to trigger Ragnarok's effect to take 1,000 by bringing one back.
Is Alexander level 7?
Sure is.
That's nice.
So they literally, you summon Alexander, you summon another one, you can bring the Tuner back, you probably use to summon Alexander, and then you can make a Crystal Wing really easily. And not only that, since he didn't use Lami's effect, he'll then be able to use it again to bring it back to make another synchro play.
Yeah.
So like the reoccurrence of that card is very powerful. It's the reason this deck is way better now after the release.
And they have that new synchro play, synchro card. I'm sure we'll see, which negates like spells and traps, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he'll go into that after. Like, to predict the combo from here, I'm pretty sure he'll make a Crystal Link to the Alexander and the Lamia. He'll then bring Lamia back and make a Formula Synchron with the Kepler, and then sync that with the Genghis to make probably Siegfried. Because what he just did there was he brought Kepler back from the grave with Ragnarok effect, and then triggered its effect to search from the deck, so he has the Searcher spell for next turn, which makes me believe he'll probably destroy the Searcher spell to bring Lamia back. And also that's a way to get the spells off the field so you don't take damage, because D-Arc doesn't get made as much in this build anymore.
They mostly like play one, right? Like one copy?
Most of the time, yeah. So there's a Crystal Wing landing down. Man, Kai's hand is just not going to be able to deal with this.
No, he didn't open really anything. And we were talking to him before that.
Yeah.
He said, oh, my deck's great when I don't brick. I was like, well, you bricked again.
Yeah, so that's probably a reason not to play it. Okay, so he's used Lami's effect now, so Now if he synchros, it'll get banished. I think he's going to try and trigger the Genghis effect to bring back Alexander. Yeah, that's correct.
He can bring back Alexander.
Bring back any DD monster.
And Alexander's only level 4 or lower?
Yeah, Alexander's effect is when hits on the field on someone, it brings like a 4 lower, but Genghis summons back
anything. Well, that's broke.
Yeah, it's really good. They're talking about something here. He may have done that incorrectly, but I'm just making sure. So he's going to make another level 8 synchro. So I was wrong about using the formula synchron play.
I don't know if he plays it, actually.
Yeah, probably not. Like, I see other builds that play it to make it easier. So there's a Siegfried. So Siegfried's effect is either player's turn can negate the effect of a face-up spell. It's only once per turn, but like it also chains to any spell. Like if you activate Regeki, you can chain Siegfried effect to negate it, and then it'll be negated, much like the Mermail spell that negates. So he's passing here now. So he's got a search a spell for next turn. He's got a pretty good board. Did he still? Oh, so he's drawn Bambuku. So be curious where he goes from here because he doesn't have many scales, but this could get him there.
No, I think may just negate. So he's going to negate it, thinking he's going to.
Yeah, that's a good psych out there. So he's negated with Crystal Wing. Since he didn't destroy it, he won't gain the attack, but that's not really relevant right now.
But so Isaac's thinking like, all right, so he's not going to get.
Yeah, so there's no Kieran, but he's actually got the Kieran.
Yeah.
So he's got Abducted Terraforming, so he actually is nuts if he went first.
Yeah.
But be curious if he negates with Siegfried here. He's going to let it go through, so he might be saving it for the Sky Iris. Well, that's a super.
Probably that came from some sort of
pack. That OTS pack, yeah.
Kai, keeping his deck all pimped out, has a super rare Terraforming, it seems, as well.
Wow. That Shadow Mirror is common.
And that sweet common Shadow Mirror. I don't know if it can come in a higher
I think a DT, maybe.
Yeah.
But, like, it probably is a DT, actually, knowing Kai. Right, so he's also got, like, I'm curious, he's probably going to bait out here. He's actually got Odd Eyes Fusion in hand. Which means he can land, and since he's already wasted Crystal, he can actually grind through this board quite well now.
Summon Vortex?
Yeah, you can Vortex and bounce the thing, and then, like, he's got a Siegfried negate the Iris, which is the correct play, I guess. So, I think, does he have to control no monsters to use Odd Eyes Fusion that way?
I think so.
So I think he's probably... So he takes 1,000 there.
I would honestly, if that's the case, enter battle phase and try to swing in and die.
Oh, for sure. So he's taking 1,000 damage from his Dark Contract card that's still in the field, because he doesn't have D-Arc on the field. So that leaves him at 6,000.
But surely...
he's drawn another Searcher, like...
Surely he see... Kai's like, alright, I have to kind of crash in here to get a fusion out, or I lose.
Yeah, like maybe even summoning the Raccoon was the wrong play.
Because like next turn he's kind of has nothing.
Yeah.
Like what's he gonna draw in? Like even like Dark or Regeki's gonna be negated.
And since
Monster Effects are negated.
Yeah, and since Isaac's actually already established a board, the Shadow Mirror is just not gonna do anything. I think Siegfried also negates traps, possibly.
I don't even know if Shadow Mirror would have actually done anything if he
no, because the slime's activated. Like you could have stopped the
Kepler from searching on one point.
And also the slime from activating from grave to summon the second fusion, but
you still could have summoned Gagnus, and he still could have made.
And Gagnus is fire, so he could have triggered all the effects.
All the damn attributes.
Alright, so Isaac's got way too much advantage right now for Kai to be able to do anything. He's got a lot of damage already on the board.
Why Kai doesn't scoop it up? Not sure. Maybe he thinks
he can survive.
Maybe he knows there's
there's
a card in his deck that we don't.
Oh, who knows? Yeah. He's got Shadow Mirror in the main board. That's already funny.
But been able to get the spell traps and monster effects.
Yeah, that's kind of.
Unless he draws into a kaiju, but then then he still has to enter battle phase and crash. So.
Yeah, he needed to somehow resolve that Odd Eyes fusion. But I think by summoning the Raccoon, he kind of turned that off.
Unless kaiju over something, Raccoon doesn't die for whatever reason, tribute someone's Kieran, but then that
something that's not really relevant right now, but something that actually counts is that Abductor now has 3 tokens because Isaac's activated a spell.
I don't think
because he activated Terraforming, Iris, and then also the spell. So he has 3, but I don't think he may not survive this turn, to be honest.
I don't think Guy has another time.
What is that?
That's Meteor.
That's Odd Eyes Meteor Dragon.
Burst, yeah.
So now he can't activate effects in the battle phase. Yeah. He's also going to summon. Oh, that's awesome. When it's summoned, it can summon a Pendulum card in
how
scale.
Does Ragnarok summon herself from the...
It's not, it's the Odd Eyes effect.
Oh, sounds
when you summon, you can summon a card in your Pendulum zone.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
And Ragnarok's effect can also trigger. I don't know if you used it, but it can also trigger
tributes to banish?
Yeah, and it also has it targets, so it won't work on the Raccoon right now, but also when it's summoned, you can summon one back from the grave, a DDD, so that if he had more space, that could have been crazy. There's the new fusion Beowulf. I'm pretty sure it does piercing. I'll have to check again, because it's just coming out from the structure deck. Its requirements are a DD and a DDD. And I think Alexander was one, so he's just using it for a rank 8 folder right now. He's probably going to make Kalyuga to turn everything off. Yep, that's correct. So now no effects can be activated by either player to the end of the turn. He can also detach one to destroy all spell and traps on the field, which you'll probably see him do now. And then also it can reset a Dark Contract card from your graveyard, which you can use next turn, obviously, because all effects cannot be activated. So he's activating Shadow Mirror in response, which I don't think he can do.
No, he can't.
Because no cards can be activated while it's after it's summoned. And it doesn't start a chain, so you can't like chain to it to resolve an effect,
So definitely rereading it, gotta realise what the hell's going on.
Yeah, like, Kali Yugioh is actually a really insane card. Like, he's just realised, so he's put the Shadow Mirror back face down. So Azar's gonna destroy all spell and traps on the field.
Probably
and then
gotta try to chain Shadow Mirror again.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. Like, all spell and traps are destroyed, and I think that's definitely enough damage on the field to win the game.
Okay, cool. I was gonna say, please don't activate it again.
That should be in the extra deck, but it's kind of irrelevant. Yeah, well, Isaac's pointed it out. There you go.
And this is gonna swing for game here.
It's like this 3k, 2-5, 3k again, and another. I think Siegfried maybe 2-8. So like, it's definitely game. I don't know why Kai's screwing. I guess he just wants to make sure he plays it out.
Yeah. So
Attack, and then that'll be game.
Yeah, that'll be game. So that's game 1.
So game 1 to DDD.
Yeah, we're coming at you with game 2. So check that out. You might see a thing on the screen to click. If not, go search it.
And hopefully Kai can open Shadow Mirror going first.
Yeah, I guess so. We'll see what happens.
All right.